Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Fred and Charlie, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands she's learned here at school. We're going to start off by introducing the training equipment. And Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment. Now we'll show you how to properly put that collar on when Charlie comes home. Now the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is properly walking on the leash, always on your left, and the command is Charlie heel. Now at this point she's got a job to do, and that's to stay even with Fred's left leg, basically hold her shoulder blades even. And you'll notice that whenever Fred stops while heeling with Charlie, she's been trained to automatically sit and wait for her next command. Now this is nice when you're practicing obedience, trying to take her a walk through the neighborhood, or talking to friends and family. So remember, proper leash walking and obedience is always done on your left, and when she stops she should automatically sit just like she did there. Now the next command we're going to demonstrate for you is the automatic sit and stay. Fred will use his left hand, the one-word firm command to stay. He'll go out to the end of his training leash, leave a little bit of slack in that leash so Charlie doesn't feel a tug, and we'll ask her to hold that for 30 seconds, working up to eventually 3 minutes. When Fred decides to return back to his dog, he's going to walk all the way around her, counterclockwise, so he gets her back to his left, which is again where heeling takes place and where obedience takes place, and they take off heeling again. Now if you notice, Charlie either went to lay down or to sniff something on the ground. Fred gave her a little tug and told her no, because a lot of times what happens is if you get a dog sniffing on the ground, they get distracted, they get up and break a stay command. So she's heeling very nicely. At Fred's left, you notice she's looking up at Fred, which is always a great sign. And you'll notice whenever Fred stops again, she should automatically sit just like she did there. Gives her the stay command one more time. It's a firm hand and a voice command. Again, he goes out to the end of that training lead. If you're practicing with her at home, indoors or in a fenced-in area, you can drop the leash, increase the amount of time you have her hold that. Now, instead of returning back like he did before, we'll show you the come command or the recall command. It's Charlie come, you lighten the tone of your voice, and she's been trained to come back to you and sit facing you. And that's a very nice command to teach her, especially when she's off leash, which we have worked on a lot, and she's done a really nice job. In the beginning, she didn't like to come back at all. Nice automatic sits there. And what we ask our clients is to practice at home as much as possible. But if you can do it once a day for anywhere from 10 or 15 minutes, put the leash on her and make her perform these commands for you. Another nice automatic sit. We'll show you that stay command again. Again, you can go out to the end of your leash, even drop it if you're at home. Practice with Charlie inside too. You can work this obedience commands indoors as well. The command is Charlie come. She comes back, and you use your leash as a guide if you have to, kind of reel her in if she doesn't want to come back. But she comes back to you, she sits facing you, and that's another good way to teach her to greet you with all 4 feet on the ground, not jumping. She's a big girl. She could knock you over or hurt you or get your clothes dirty, whatever the case is. So some nice automatic sits there. Her heeling, again, she should adjust to your pace when you're walking her. Don't feel like you need to speed up or slow down for her. She should adjust to you. Nice automatic sit. Now the next commands we're going to demonstrate is the down from heel position. Fred uses his left hand and the one-word firm command to down, and then stay. Your down stays at home can last a little longer than those sit stays we just did. Start off at 1 minute, working up to eventually 5 minutes. Again, dropping the leash, increasing the amount of time. And when you do decide to return back to your dog, remember, you're going to walk around counterclockwise. Now, she heard a car or something like that. That was a distraction for her. It was very simple for Fred to get her to go back down. Gave her basically a hand signal. She went right back down to that down position. And then they kind of heal their way out of that. So we got distractions, we got sirens, we got doggies barking at sirens, we got tripods and cameras, so it's not city, but it is distractions, and you can see that your girl's doing very nice with those distractions. She's not breaking commands, she's not improperly heeling, she's doing a really nice job. Another nice automatic sit, the down again, stay. She's a really, really smart girl, so the more we can challenge her and make her think and use that brain of hers, the better off she'll be. Instead of returning back to Charlie this time, Fred's going to call her. Charlie, come. You can see him praising her, trying to keep her motivated and focused. She comes back and sits very nicely. That was a very nice job. She is a smart girl, so if you mix these commands up at home, speed them up, slow them down, quickly stop when you're healing, quickly increase your healing speed, just to kind of keep her on her toes, because she'll eventually get bored with these simple commands. She makes them look easy. Another nice automatic sit. And then the very last command we're going to demonstrate on video will be her distance down. You'll put your dog in a sit stay, go out to the end of your 6-foot training lead, use your right hand this time in the one-word firm command to down, and easy peasy for her. She's a really good dog. We've really enjoyed working with Charlie. We want to thank you so much for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend. You have a great day.